Honestly, despite everything that I said in that video where this comment is pulled from, there's nothing wrong with sharing their names. You have to be the person that is okay with having their names out there in public. And if they're out there in public and people piece things together, they're like, I know her and I know him. You're the one who has to be okay with it. So if you're okay with it, then you're good. With regards to getting it on Amazon KDP, this next step is going to require you to obviously have your manuscript fully edited, and then it's going to need to be typeset. Now you can hire a designer to do the typesetting. This is like proper formatting to get it on KDP and to have it read like a book and not like a Word document, which can be done technically, but it is not the greatest method to do it. I would highly recommend you either hire a designer, obviously it's going to be more money, or you can do typesetting for free using a platform called Reedsy, very bare bones and basic way to do typesetting. There's also a platform called Vellum, which I have used myself and has a lot more customization, not full customization, but there's a lot more options in terms of what your fonts look like, how your pages are set up, and if you want backgrounds behind the beginnings of your chapters and just little things like that. And Vellum is a one-time pay system. It obviously has a learning curve. You're gonna have to learn how to do that on your own. So it really just depends. If you're technical, you enjoy learning new things, and that is something that like excites you and is something you wouldn't mind doing, then you could totally do it yourself. If you're not very technical, you don't know how to do any of that, it'll probably be better worth your investment to just hire someone, and you can find someone on Upwork or Fiverr to help you with the typesetting. And then the same thing with the cover. I don't know if you've got your cover done already. Obviously you could make your own cover if you're graphically skilled, but if you're not, then you're gonna wanna hire a designer or go to a place like getcovers.com or 100covers.com and get something that is a little bit better budget-wise. Then what you're gonna need to do is create an account at KDP, Amazon.com. You have to set that whole account up, including all your personal information. It has to do with banking information, tax information, to get it set up so that you can receive royalties. And then you're gonna create a book on your bookshelf. So you're gonna create a listing, and you have to fill out all of the information about the book. And that includes basic things like the title, the subtitle, the book description, which you definitely want to load heavily with keywords and phrases for the person who is the best person to read this book, like your ideal reader. What might they be searching for? If they were looking for a book, this is the answer to all their questions. What would they be searching for on Amazon, on Google, on YouTube? Like what sort of search terms would they be looking for? Load those into your book description. And then there's a place for keywords and phrases specifically. You can choose 7 of them. They don't have to just be words. They can be like phrases as well to help people find your book. And then there's categories that you're gonna select. That's all on page 1. Then you're gonna move to page 2. That's where you're uploading your files. In page 2, you're gonna need that typeset document that is final, and the cover. Everything has to be properly sized and trimmed properly for the size of book that you want, the trim size that you want. And then you just finish a few more details there. You have a print preview, and then you're gonna save and move on to page 3. That's where you set the price. That's where you set your marketplaces, and then that's where you can order a proof copy. Once you've got the files loaded and there are no issues or errors that you need to fix, you can order a proof copy, which is like a test copy of your book. It'll say not for resale across the cover. And then you wait a few days, you receive that, you make sure everything looks good in there, and then from that point, if everything's good to go and you have no changes to make, you can hit the publish button, and then there's a 72-hour approval period, and then it should go right onto Amazon's website. Depending on the country you're in, it will go directly first to probably Amazon.com and then any other places. So I'm in Canada. It takes a hot minute to get everything set up, but then it'll be live on Amazon, and then you can purchase it from the front side of Amazon. So KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, is like the back end of Amazon. It's like they're connected, they're related, it's a sister company almost, but you set everything up on KDP, and then it will push through and go out on the retail Amazon site. It is eligible to be produced and sold anywhere that Amazon has a marketplace, unless you select or unselect certain marketplaces that you don't want it to be in. Anyway, I think that was way more than what you were looking for in terms of answering this question. So if there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know.